Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching my newest video on how I create this Brigitte Bardot look with my hair and my makeup. First, going into the hair process. So this is the wig I used, really awesome. You can basically use any kind of long wig as long as it doesn't have a really intense middle part, because you're going to need that for the center of the bump it area. The other thing you're going to want is like a bump it if you can find one. This one is from Conair. It's called the Pompadour comb. It has like a comb piece attached to it, but any sort of other sort of like sponge or hair item will work. Other tools you're going to want to have is conditioning spray. You can get this at beauty salons or on Amazon, just to make the hair easier to work with. You're going to want to have a hairspray, of course, and you're going to want to have synthetic hair brushes and a teasing comb I have here. You're gonna need bobby pins, and here you have a bunch of hair nets. I got these on AliExpress, and I just used them to pad and add lift to the pompadour. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is, as you can see, I've partitioned off just the very front of the wig here, and so that's just the top that's going to become the pompadour, as you can see. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to tease that as much as I can. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to see, but you're not gonna want to tease and frizz up all of it, and you don't have to tease super hard either. Basically, because I have the pompadour thingy, it's going to help create a lot of lift. You actually want the front to be nice and clean, and then after that you flip it back, but you attach that little pompadour clip inside. It's a little bit hard to see, but that is inside, and you can clip it in with a bobby pin. As you can see now, I am brushing the front of the hair to make sure that is really nice and smooth, just like what I see with professional drag wig makers. It's always smooth at the front, and then it's when you look closer that you can see all of the teased up hair inside. So we want to make sure it looks as good as the front as possible. And so this isn't a very exact process. You can see me kind of going in and fixing things a lot, but essentially what you're going to want to do is you're going to try and freeze that hair up there as much as possible. And as you can see, once the hair kind of like flips over, it covers up that little pompadour thingy. I'm also doing at the same time, I'm just taking the pre-done curls that it has and making it smoother and making it look like body waves, just to smooth it out a little bit with the conditioner and a comb. Now, one thing I also did, because I realized the hair bump was like high on top, but it was really slipping on the sides, was I actually took some of the black hair nets and I slipped them on the sides next to the bump it, and that sort of creates this sort of like domed half cylinder to make it look like it's not just hiding a bump it. And then so you clip that in with the bobby pins, and you do your best to have the hair that's on the side hide it as much as you can. And so once you get to the ends and you're kind of creating that domed look, you're going to want to pin it together with bobby pins, preferably in like the same color of the wig, then freeze it in place with hairspray. I tried tying a ponytail in the back, but it just wasn't working it out for me, so I ended up just using bobby pins instead. And basically, to hide all of those bobby pins that I have, I take a barrette that I already own and I just clip it in the back, and that helps to hide it and to make the illusion. This is the finished look, which I think done in less than an hour, maybe 45 minutes, was pretty good, so I'm quite happy with it. Alright, so first thing I'm doing as usual is I am blocking my brows. I do this with glue stick, and I'm also using the spoolie thing that I bought to really spread it out. Then what I do is I put Prozade on with the spoolie. It's this glue that helps them stay down, so whenever I'm actually like, doing drag, I go ahead and use that. And then I'm patting them down with my Krylon translucent powder. Sorry, not sorry, I'm naked, by the way. It's just really hot over here, especially after styling that wig. I'm also putting on my primer. And then what I do is I take my beauty blender and my Fenty Beauty makeup in the color 250, and I just put that all over my face. Next, I do the contour. I'm using the Krylon TV paint sticks in the color 00 for the highlight shade and in the color 10W for the contour shade. Drawing it in with my brushes for the nose and for the cheekbones. I'm slightly using a picture of Brigitte Bardot as a reference, but I'm not going off of it super exactly, so it's mostly my drag beat. So yeah, I'm doing the contour on my face and on my nose. Over here, I'm using a brush that already has some blush residue, and I'm just using that for blush on my cheeks. Now what I'm doing is I'm putting primer with my MAC paint pot on my eyelids over here, patting them down, and then I am putting an orange color on my eyes. I think this is from this Pride palette I got with really bright colors. Then what I'm doing is I'm doing a small little cat eye in my Kat Von D tattoo eyeliner. I'm kind of accentuating the orange eyeshadow by adding hints of red to it over here. Usually I do something way larger, but I'm kind of going for a more natural look here. I'm also covering up just a little bit of sort of the crease with concealer. My NARS Creamy Matte Concealer in the color Canal. I'm putting more red color kind of over the orange parts of my eye. I think that color I took from a Juvia's palette. Not sure which one, but I definitely recommend their products. I'm dipping into the MAC eyeliner gel and just going over the eyes a little bit, and then going over them again in black eyeshadow. Now I'm setting the face since I'm pretty happy with how the contour is looking. So I'm just using my Coty Airspun powder for that, pretty generic. And now I'm lining my lips. And I'm just doing a nude lip, nothing that really stands out. So I'm using my ColourPop lipstick over here. Now I'm going to make sure we brush off all of that extra powder. I'm going it over again with my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Sweet Mouth. Now I'm drawing on my brows. I'm using a very fine brush here, and it's dipped into my MAC brow liner gel. And then what I do is I dip into my Hanging in Hawaii Browns palette, and I go ahead and accentuate the brows by making them darker at the ends. I also take my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Mad Max Brown and then draw in the eyebrow hairs. just going and brushing in with more orange color, cleaning it up a little bit under the eyes with the concealer. As usual, I put on my highlight from my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sugar Glow Kit, and then fixing up the lips with concealer. I'm now relining my lips with a lip liner since the concealer took some of it off. And now to put on my lashes. So these are lashes that I stacked myself. I've worn them a few times admittedly, so they're not exactly perfect, but I wanted to go for something pretty but not super intense, so not like paper lashes. And then I'm putting mascara over them and my real lashes. And we are basically done. So now time to cut the lace and put that wig back on my head and get into drag. And this is the look I'm going for. I am part of a number with the drag king Oliver Branch, so I'm really excited to be doing this number, and I'm really happy with coming up with this look. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any other questions about drag or performing or anything in general, feel free to reach out. But anyway, thanks all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and ring the bell for notifications. Bye!